start? We were playing pretty good the first 15 minutes. Wish we'd have ended it then. I was really proud of our guys. I mean, they come in here and this atmosphere and play another top 25 team, which we've already played, Clemson. And but I thought the last 5 minutes obviously really hurt us in the first half, and then first 5 minutes of the second half, it was an onslaught again. And Coach Weber does a tremendous job. We're out there in zone, and I think they had 27 assists. And I don't think they hardly dribbled the ball. Tremendous passing, skip passing, moving the ball around, hitting the open man, and they shot the ball real well. But that we were hoping, just like we hoped a little bit against Clemson, that looking at their stats, that maybe they weren't going to shoot the three quite as well. But with the two additions, number 1 and number 3, and Legion came in there, and they got high-low sometimes. Again, they did a tremendous job of inside and out, and we needed 6 or 7 players out there sometimes to guard them the way they passed and moved that basketball.
Having seen Clemson and Illinois here and played a couple weeks, how would you compare the two teams?
Well, I think the way their styles are obviously different. Clemson really caused us 27 turnovers, which tonight we only had 13 and 4 the second half, so we really stressed that. But I think it'll be a great game. I think who ends up playing their style will win. If you get into Clemson's games, they play 94 feet. They're going to trap you all over the court and handle the ball. And the way Illinois passes that basketball and has a great inside and out game, I think it's going to be a heck of a game. I think the two styles are different, and both of them win. And it's who plays their game. I think who gets them to play their game will win the basketball game. But both those teams, at least I'll say, is they're top 15 teams what I've seen in terms of inside and out and athleticism, shooting the ball, passing it. Coach Weber again does a great job.
Make it harder to scout a team when they have so many players getting significant minutes?
Well, yeah, we knew it. I thought what happened was I was really surprised on how many guys came in there, and by looking at their first couple games, to have the team that they had. I mean, we knew Richardson and Paul, the way they played in the couple games, that those two guys were obviously really good players, and man, they come off the bench with guys that can shoot and play. And that's what we really weren't, ready for. It does make it tough. And right now we've got one point guard that we've suspended for 2 more games here. We're playing 8 players, and we need another point guard and another player to give us a little substitute out there. But that wouldn't have mattered tonight the way they handled the ball. I mean, McCamey's out there, and he's got 10 assists. And man, the guys the passing for Illinois was I'm kind of old school guy, and the way they passed that ball and very unselfish and moved that ball around. Again, we're out there in zone trying to be at one place at one time, and man, they found the open man and made the extra pass, and very unselfish, on offense.
Coach, with such a tough schedule, how do you reinforce the good things your players are doing?
Well, what we're going to do is we'll watch that first 15 minutes, and we're going to say, look at how well you did, and then we're going to look at that last 5 minutes of the first half, and the one thing we've got to do a much better job out of that zone is sometimes Illinois did miss, and man, we got to make sure. I don't care how small we are, we got to do a much better job of blocking out. We play High Point on December 3rd, which starts our Big South schedule. This whole thing is doing to get us ready for December 3rd, High Point, and then we got Radford coming in on December 5th. As long as these guys don't get down, I know playing the best makes you better, and we'll take the positive, and what we've got to do a little bit better job. I think Jake Trolley, at 6'10", sometimes we don't get the ball a little bit down inside because of the 7-footer, but I think we probably need to try to get the ball down a little bit inside. I know we get the ball inside in our league and try to do a little bit of that, a little bit more, and takes the positive. But we got 5 freshmen out there, 2 sophomores and a junior, and we're redshirting 3 guys for 2011, 2012. So we got a plan, but we're going to take some lumps. But last year we had a killer schedule 2 years ago, and we won 12 games last year, and only our second year Division I. It was because we had a killer schedule that first year, and we played Duke and other people, and it got us better. So as long as we take it the right way, and we're playing the best too, because Illinois is good and Clemson's good, and obviously we got North Carolina, Ohio State, and Dayton, and those guys are good too. So we'll learn from each one, but it's how I've always been taught it's how you do in your league is what really matters.
Is that Fairclough in relation to Lodge?
Any relation to who?
To Lodge Fairclough?
No, I don't think so. Yeah.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, thank you guys.